What's up, everyone? It's Karthik with MoneyVest. So welcome on board for our live stream for the market open. I'm gonna allow for some time for people to join. Until then, we're gonna be talking a little bit about the markets, and then I'm gonna call my family on my other phone as well. I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. It's just a crazy feeling, but Tesla here up over 3% right now. We got Nvidia up over 1% at the moment. And NASDAQ here very nicely pushing back higher. It's green now, up over 28 basis points. And we got the S&P 500 also up over 12 basis points. We're going to give it some time for more and more people to join because I want to get up to that 700 viewer milestone before we get to that unboxing. And I also have to wait because I asked for a butter knife to open the tape that's around it because I remember I didn't bring any pair of scissors. So yeah, but nonetheless, again, back here for any questions that you guys might have. Again, thank you so much for joining. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you so much. Got it. So perfect. Okay. So I have the butter knife now to cut that with, and again, I'm gonna allow for more people to join us. Do me a favor, everyone, share this live stream with as many people as you possibly can so we can do this together as a community, as one. And again, I've got very special messages to share with all of you because it's not just my achievement, it is everybody's. It's everybody's achievement, and I really want to have as many people here as possible. Trump just announced tariffs on unboxing activities. Absolutely crazy, absolutely wild. Journeyman, thank you so much. Congratulations. I've been a supporter since 2021. I have never missed any of your aftermarket updates. Keep pushing on. So consumer sentiment, yes, consumer sentiment was all supposed to come out, so we can take a look at that right now while we wait for more and more people to join. Like I said, I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes, have more people participate. And until then, I'm just going to be live covering the markets. And also, if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer. So consumer sentiment coming in much better than what the consensus was. 52.2 is the actual consumer sentiment versus the consensus of 50.5 and the prior number of 50.8. So these are some very, very good numbers. As I said in my previous live stream, the consumer sentiment has been improving over the last several months here, including the PMI manufacturing numbers, as well as the producer price index, which is the inflation that's been coming down. Inflation overall, consumer price index has been coming down. And of course, as a result, the consumer sentiment has been getting better and better. So that is good to see. And Tesla's up over 3%. We've got Bitcoin now crossing over $95,000. So very, very strong rally here on Bitcoin. And then, of course, the 10-year Treasury is also dropping under 4.3%. And volatility here continues to get crushed 1.2% lower. Coming back over to the market concentration. I mean, we've got a significant amount of, let me just log back in here very quickly. So 1 second. All right. So looking at market concentration, we had just about a flat market when we opened earlier, but right now we're up over, still flat. I mean, $95 billion, nothing really too much. And the MoneyVest index right now is sitting at 2.74. So again, we're back into uncertainty right now, very close to neutrality in this market. However, there is still a lot of uncertainty, a lot of skepticism around, the talks around tariffs and, of course, the trade war as well. So, okay, let me just go over some questions. Again, if you have any questions, please ask. I'm here, for 30, 45, 50 minutes, whatever, so I can answer all of your questions. So, Megalift, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And Fortinet having difficulty identifying the chart pattern, only able to identify support and resistance levels, anyone. So let's take a look at it together. So for Fortinet, this is part of my shopping list as well. I feel like it's a very, very strong cybersecurity stock. And when in doubt, always zoom out to better understand the pattern, right? So if I zoom out here and if I delete everything, this is purely a very strong uptrending channel for Fortinet. I mean, this is the overall higher lows. And of course, you can put down some higher highs over here for Fortinet. So now that we zoom in a little bit, you'll notice that it's obviously had a very strong area of demand here, right? That's an area of support in the 40s. That's also where my buy targets were. And it's struggled a little bit in and around these levels where it got rejected, which in turn became a support for Fortinet. So right now that is an area of support here. Now there's another resistance to keep in mind right about there, 114, 115. And for the most part, you're right, it's been consolidating sideways. So there is, a little bit of consolidation in this range where it's kind of struggling to give us any direction. And those right there would be levels that I'd be watching. Very strong support here at $91, $92 and a resistance at 114, 115 for Fortinet. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea on what to look forward to for this stock. Okay, let's see. So again, Karan, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Huge congratulations to you. Always like your level-headed analysis. Hoping all of us develop a lens of fundamentals-oriented versus emotion-based investor thinking over time. That's great to hear. Thank you so much. Bitcoin's flying, absolutely. Netflix leading the charge. What were the earnings? Earnings were very strong for Netflix. They had beats on both accounts, I believe, for Netflix. Actually, Netflix hasn't reported. No, they did. Yeah, we covered that. So beat on EPS, 16%. Revenue was also a beat, $10.5 billion in EPS, and revenue coming in over 6.6. That's the earnings per share, $6.61. Strong beat there. And yes, I mean, Netflix has just been on a complete tear more recently. So very, very good company. And it's kind of, interesting to see that it's actually trading near all-time highs despite what's going on with the market right now. So yeah, consumer sentiment coming in very strong. We've got the 10-year treasuries moving lower, Bitcoin's moving higher, market breadth has gotten a lot better. Market in itself, S&P and NASDAQ making some kind of higher highs and higher lows. So that is a technical reversal pattern for the markets overall. And so right now we're seeing some very nice strength in this market. There's like actual liquidity coming back into this market right now, which is good to see. But again, we have to be a little bit more careful with any kind of promises that we're listening and hearing from the Trump administration, because the Chinese have already mentioned that we're not really seeing any kind of negotiations. There's no trade talks happening at the moment. So MCHK, just wanted to say you're amazing and love your technical analysis. Great job, man. Please keep it up. Great job, Karthik. Your videos encourage me to invest. Thank you so much. And that's the whole idea from the beginning, is to motivate people to get started with investing, because investing is one of the best ways that you actually build wealth. There's a saying, right? You're never gonna retire by just working at a job, right? There's no wealthy people that were working at a job. People owned businesses or they invested really aggressively, right? So investing is one of the best ways to actually build wealth over time. And I know sometimes it can be challenging. It can be very volatile. It can be discouraging. You can lose confidence over time if you see the markets doing what they've been doing. And so for those moments, I always encouraged people to power through. It's temporary in nature, and this too shall pass. And in most circumstances in the past, looking at historical analysis, eventually it almost always has. Not saying that it's going to continue to do that, but it has in every single time. So yeah, I mean, that's my message overall, is to keep investing in good quality assets, undervalued companies, stocks that have very good risk reward ratios. And overall, there's going to continue to be very, very good wealth creation over time. Cal, for someone who buys the S&P 500 regularly in small amounts, would it be time to get more aggressive or still remain cautious? I think it's time to be more aggressive than cautious, because the markets are still down. S&P is still lower from its all-time highs, and we've done the analysis on market thresholds in the past. We've talked about the data behind it, and really what you've seen is the markets are very rare. It's very rare for the markets to actually be lower, right? Down over 15, 20% from their all-time highs. So the lower the markets get down to, the more rare it becomes for the markets to be lower. So in my opinion, it's always a good time to be dollar cost averaging. So for S&P 500, I've actually run the experiment that even buying at all-time highs, it is worth considering, because dollar cost averaging over time has proven to be a very, very strong investment thesis in the S&P 500. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna call my family as well over here. So we'll do that, and let me just arrange all of this very quickly, and let's get this party going. I'm gonna play some music, and let's do this. I'm going to have other people join on Discord as well. Okay, so let's do this. All right, so here's the one, and I'm just gonna add my family, and then we are good to go. All right, so thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate all the support, and this is the first time actually opening this, so I've never opened this. This is gonna be a live reaction. So let me do this now. Here we go. All right. So, okay. I just want to listen to the comments as well. Okay, let's do this. So this is the opening. And there you go. So congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want to experience to be exceptional. This reward is inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. So that's the entire message from YouTube. So this is the letter. Wow. So that's the entire letter from YouTube. I'm gonna read that after. And this is, that's the play button. There you go, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And so there you go. It actually has MoneyVest written on it. So presented to MoneyVest for passing 100,000 subscribers. It shines really well. I like it. So cheers, everyone. Drink responsibly. Please make sure. Okay, let's read the letter, and I'm gonna end this live stream. It says, do you remember your first subscriber? I do, it was myself. Your 100th, your 1,000 subscribers? Chances are you do, and we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000 subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your millionth subscriber, we may just write you to ask, do you remember your 100,000 subscriber? A million seems like so far away, but you know, thank you so much, you guys. I could not be more blessed, and congratulations to you as well, because this would not be possible, you know, without all of you. And yeah, so this is a true blessing. So thank you so much. I really Really appreciate it. And could not be more blessed with all of your support. So thank you so much. Love you all. I really do. And hope to continue to provide you with some good, amazing quality content. So thank you so much. And again, cheers to all of you. Again, drink responsibly, please. I rarely drink, like I said, but this is just to celebrate this amazing milestone. So congratulations to all of you for being here. So there you go. Thank you. It's gonna go on my wall. Happy investing. It's time to celebrate a little bit. I'll see you all in the next live stream.